Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to make this beautiful Christmas ornament. This is called Hilo Brisa and it's about 2 millimeters. Red and green for the flowers. And I have this, I love this yarn, metallic. And here is the information, it's a 4 medium. And I will also use this one, is Aunt Lydia's crochet thread number 10. And I will use the gold color. You can use the silver one, it's up to you. Hot glue gun, 2.5 millimeters crochet hook, 5 millimeters crochet hook, and 1 tapestry needle. And this is the ring that I will be using. Here is the information. We're going to start by making one slip knot on the hook. And we're going to chain 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. The 23 chains measures about 15 centimeters without stretching, and in inches it's about 6 inches. Beginning in the second chain from the hook, we're going to skip the first one. So go to the second one, insert your hook, pull up a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook, turn over and go through the 2 loops on the hook. Go to the next chain, insert your hook, pull up a loop, turn over and go through the 2 loops on your hook. And we're going to continue making 1 single crochet in each chain across. At the end we have 22 single crochets. I am done with the row number 1. I have 22 single crochets. For the second row, we're going to start by making 1 chain. The chain 1 does not count as a stitch. Turn your work, and from now and on, we are going to be taking the back loop of the stitch only. So after the chain 1, as you can see, we have here, this is the, let me show you. Okay, this is the back loop and this is the front loop. So we're going to be taking all the back loops only. So insert your hook here, taking the back loop, pull up a loop, turn over and go through 2 loops on the hook. We have 1 single crochet ready. So continue making 1 single crochet, taking the back loop of the stitch only. Just keep repeating this across. I am done here with the row number 2. For the row number 3, chain 1 and turn, and we are going to be repeating what we did in the row number 2, making 1 single crochet, taking the back loop of the stitch only, just like this. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and go through both loops on the hook, and continue repeating this to the end. I am done with the row number 3, and for the number 4, chain 1 and turn, and we are going to keep repeating exactly we did in the row number 2 and 3 until we have the length needed. Just keep repeating the row number 2 and 3, and we need to leave a long tail to sew this piece to the ring. When you are done, just make one chain and pass all the yarn through, and ready. Now we are ready to attach this to the ring. So this is my end here, and this is what I'm going to be doing. And the next step, it's going to be connecting the two pieces together. And when you are done connecting the pieces together, make sure you make a knot here. And now you can hide the end. For the flower, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 chains. Beginning in the second one, we're going to be making single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 single crochets. In the last chain, we're going to be making 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I will place a marker in the, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I will mark the second one and the third one like this. Okay, working in the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochets. We are going to leave the last 2 stitches on work. Chain 1 and turn. And for the number 2, we're going to, from now on, we're going to be taking the back loop of the stitch as well, and we're going to be making a single crochet until we reach the marker. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochets. In the next 2 stitches, we are going to be making 2 single crochets in the same space, 1 and 2. Go to the next stitch and make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. We are going to mark the 2 middle stitches here, the second one and the third. And now we're going to continue making single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochets. Chain 1 and turn. One, 2, 3, 4,
detected at the outside camera.
5, 6, 7, and 8 single crochets. In the next 2 stitches, we're going to be making increases. 1, go back to the same space and make 1 more single crochet. Make 2 single crochets into the next stitch. And we are going to mark the second one and the third of these 4 single crochets. Now we're going to continue making single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to leave these 2 stitches here. Chain 1 and turn. Starting in the first one, make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochets. In the next 2 stitches, we're going to be making increases. 1, go back to the same space, and 2. Make 2 single crochets into the next space. And mark the second and the third stitch, working in the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to leave the last 2 stitches on work. Chain 1 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 single crochets. Remove the marker, and in the next 2 stitches we are going to be making 2 increases. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Mark the second and the third stitch, and now continue making 1 single crochet until we have 2 stitches left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 1 and turn. I will cut this turn here. Okay, I did my chain 1, turn your work, and we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochets. Remove the marker. We are going to be making increases in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 single crochets. We're going to be marking the second and the third single crochet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 1 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 single crochets. Remove the marker and make, oops. And we're going to be making 2 increases in the next 2 stitches here. 1, 2, 1, and 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 1 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 7. In the next 2 stitches we're going to be making 2 increases, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 picots from this side, and we have here 1, 2, 3 and 4 from the other side.
Motion detected at the outside camera.
Okay, now continue making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Chain 1 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are going to leave this stitch here. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3 and 4, and in the next loop we're going to be making 1 slip stitch, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 from the other side. Cut the yarn, and here just pull the yarn through, and this is how we're going to be making the petals. And now for the leaf, we are going to start by making 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Beginning in the second chain from the hook, we are going to be making 1 single crochet, and we are going to continue making 1 single crochet to the end. I have 2, 3, 4, I have 10 single crochets. In the last chain, make 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 3 and 4 single crochets. And we are going to mark the second one and the third. So these two here, mark these 2 stitches, and now we're going to continue making 1 single crochet until we have left 2 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 single crochets. We are going to leave these 2 stitches on work. For the next row, chain 1 and turn, and from now and on we are going to be taking the back loop of the stitch as we did for the petals. So just make 1 single crochet in each stitch until you reach the marker. taking the back loop. I have 9 single crochets. In the next 2 stitches we are going to be making 2 increases. It means that we are going to be making 2 single crochets into the same stitch. One, go back to the same stitch and make 1 more stitch, and again we are going to mark the second one in the 3rd stitch, and we're going to continue making 1 single crochet until we have 2 stitches left. After the marker we make 1 more stitch here in the same space, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 single crochets. Chain 1 and turn, and we're going to start making the single crochets here in the 1st stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 single crochets. Remove the marker and make 2 increases here in these next 2 stitches. Remember that we're taking the back loop of the stitch. We have 2 single crochets here. Go to the next stitch and make 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Place the marker back and continue making 1 single crochet until we have 2 stitches left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We're going to leave the last 2 stitches there. Chain 1 and turn, and we are going to basically be working the same way as we did for the petals. You're going to be repeating that until you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 of these picots. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Just keep repeating, making a single crochet until you reach the marker, and then here you are going to be increasing in 2 stitches and then continue making the single crochets and leaving 2 stitches on work. I have 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I started already with the last picot on this side. So we are going to work just making 1 single crochet in each stitch until we reach the marker. And when you reach the marker, make the increases. And now continue making single crochet until we have 2 left. One chain and turn, and we are going to finish in the middle the leaf. Just continue making single crochet to the middle. Okay, when you get to this part, you can make one slip stitch, but now taking both loops of the stitch, one chain, and you can cut the yarn. And I will be placing 3 of these in each of the flower. So in total we need to make 6. To make these petals, I will use the same amount of chains, but of course they're going to be way smaller than the ones that we did with this kind of material, because this one is like 3 millimeters and this is like 1 millimeter maybe. So we're going to start by making 10 chains as we did for the ones with red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to be starting in the second chain from the hook. And we're going to basically repeat the same process as we did for the red petals, but using this crochet thread. But this is optional, you can make the flowers just with the red color. And I am using the same 2.5 millimeters crochet hook. I just want to show you that is exactly the same. As you can see, the same size as this one that I already made. I have my tapestry needle here ready, and I have 6 of these petals with the metallic gold color, and we are going to connect these petals here in this in the bottom of the petal. We are going to start passing the needle and the thread like this. Grab another petal and just grab these loops here. Until you have the 6 of them. Okay, when you have it like that, we are going to turn this like that. And we are going to make a knot here and pull a little bit. Okay, we have these ones ready, and now we're going to do the same for the red ones. If you want, you can make your flowers with only 5 petals. I will use 6. So we're going to repeat the same thing. We're going to take these stitches here and pass the yarn needle there. And one more here. Don't forget to make a knot, a couple of knots here. And now with your fingers, you're going to arrange the petals here. And we have the gold ones ready. These are going to be on top of the flower like this. For the center of the flower, we're going to be making a slip knot first. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 chains. Beginning in the second one from the hook, we're going to be making slip stitches. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we're going to be making 1 slip stitch starting in the second chain from the hook. This is number 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 chains. Beginning in the second one, start making the slip stitches, and you are going to repeat the same until you have 6 of these chains with the slip stitches. Okay, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When you're done, make 1 chain and go to the first loop here available. Pass the hook to the back of the next one, in the front, back from the next one, and we are going to be making 1 slip stitch here, 1 chain, and cut the thread. And you're going to make a couple of knots here to secure them and cut the thread. I have my hot glue ready here. So the first step is we are going to add hot glue here on the petals with the crochet thread and place it right on top. And the next step is going to be adding hot glue here on this part. This is the middle part. and just press it down here. I have here the leaves ready to attach, so just place this upside down. Add hot glue here in the bottom of the leaf, and we can just place it like this. And the next step is going to be attaching that to the ring. So just with hot glue. For this stripe here, I used the same crochet thread that I used for these petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip the first 2 chains, and in the third chain make 1 double crochet. Make 1 double crochet in the next 2 chains. With the chain 2 at the beginning, we have 4 stitches. Chain 2 and turn. Skip the neck and the first stitch, go to the second one and make 1 double crochet. Make 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and make 1 double crochet here on top of the chain 2. One into chains, turn to work. Skip the first stitch, make 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and 1 double crochet here on top of the chain 2. And this is how we're going to be working. Just keep repeating this. For the leaves, I did the same process as I did for the flowers. For the petals, I started with 10 chains, but I stopped when I had 4 of these corners here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. I made 3 of the leaves, and I placed them one on top of the other one. And here in the middle, I use these bottoms, red bottoms. They are 10 millimeters. You can use any like pearls if you have. And for the pearls, I have already a video here in my channel, so I will make sure to leave the link in the box, the description below, so you can make the bells if you want to. Attach it to the ring with hot glue, or you can also buy ribbon, like a golden color ribbon, and attach it here. This is optional. And now I will show you how you can make the thing to hang your ring. With a 5 millimeters crochet hook, I will make 1 and 2 chains. I will go back to the first chain, and I will make 1 single crochet. Without chaining, turn your work and make 1 single crochet on top of the single crochet. Turn your work, make 1 single crochet on top of the single crochet. And this is how you're going to be doing for this part. You will repeat making 1 single crochet on top of each single crochet until you have the desired length. I have 1, 2, and 3 flowers. So when you are done with this part, you're going to make sure you find the middle of the top of the ring, and then you're going to just add it like this. And you can make a few stitches here to hold it together. And after that, you're going to be adding the leaves with these little buttons. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and share on your social media. And have a wonderful day.